Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Graybeard Garage. My name is Matt, and today we're up here on our property and we're going to do a little bit of grading work, a little dirt work here with the RK24. This has also been featured in several other videos, actually doing the same exact thing that we're doing today. So if you've seen dirt work here on this tractor, you don't have to watch, but we'd love you to stick around and check out what we're doing. I think we're going to have my son Logan do a little bit of work, doing some grading, and we're going to cut in on the dirt road here. There's quite a bit of a lip, and I'll show you what that looks like. We'll turn here and see. I don't know if you can really see that well, but if I go over here and stand, you can see from here to here, there's probably close to a little bit of a 12-inch drop off. So we're going to grade that down so that we get a little smoother transition coming into the driveway in between these two trees. So we're going to go ahead and let him fire that up, and we'll get started on grading it down. All right, so he's going to go ahead and head down, and we're going to have him come on the road, and we'll have him come up back to the top here. I think we're out of the way where I want to be. Let's see. Yeah, that's good right there. So we're going to have him come up, and you'll see when he comes up here, you can probably almost tell how high that is there. And we're going to have him come up, and then we'll drop it. So come forward. Come up onto the ground. Just like you're doing. So the reason we weren't moving there was because the tractor was actually in high gear. So we dropped it into low, and it's in four-wheel drive, so now it should pull pretty good. So we'll just have him run that down the driveway, and hopefully he'll figure out that I want him to dump it. Lift the bucket. Now, yep, there you go. I think he's figured it out. So what he's going to do there is just empty out that the blade, and he'll pick it up and come back around. I bet you he'll get faster as he gets going here. Yep. So I got Logan's friend up here, Colby, and he's helping out too, but we'll try not to put him in too much. Although he said he's fine to be on camera, he just doesn't want to talk. So we won't pick on him too much. So apparently Logan's going to take the long way around. So we'll go ahead here, and we're going to come over here and set up again. Now you can see here, he started scraping off, took down about an inch or so. And basically what we want to do is the same thing, and just keep scraping and scraping and scraping until we get a nice cut here coming off the road, because it can be a bit jarring when you come in. All right, so let's spin around here. There we go. He dumped that one a little early. Got to teach him how to come the short way. Circle back in here, and then come back this way, and then we can set up. Although that might be a better approach, honestly, but that's not really where I wanted that dumped, but I guess we'll get it figured out. So Logan has not done a lot of operating on this machine, so he's kind of trying to get used to it, so we won't be too tough on him now. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. We'll take a walk down here real quick. I don't know how well you can tell or not. It's kind of hard to see on camera here, where I am anyway. These shadows. So you can see we've already come down, you know, probably 2 inches, so that's pretty good. So we'll just keep doing that until we can cut this edge down here. Because like I said, that's about 12-inch drop off. And so we'll get that going. We'll get that cut down. I think he's just playing on it now. Okay, here he comes again. Hey, your son took your job.
I know, that's what I was just telling.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm dealing with a dying chicken and a dad in the hospital, so I'm okay.
Yeah, so we found out one of our girls is dying, and unfortunately we're not home with her, but... And by girls I mean one of our chickens. She's our head hen, so that ought to create some interesting dynamics within the flock. I think I know who will be my new head hen if she takes the power. All right, so here he comes again. Now, should start dumping here, I hope. There he goes. There it is. Perfect. Good. See, he's getting the hang of it, so that looks pretty good. So he'll spin around again. We'll come back out here to the front. Yeah, it looks good. So the only thing I might have him do, we might have to come out here and cut this way a little more. So I want a nice wide sweeping turn into here. That's really what I'd like to try and achieve. Just so it makes it a nicer transition off the road. Because the county comes through and they grade the limestone road. And of course then it mounds all back up here. For some reason this is just a really high spot. Everything else is fairly low. Come in here. So we took a big bite out that time, so it kind of spun the wheels a little bit. You know, it is only a 25 horsepower tractor, so we can't get too crazy with it on each pass, but it is fairly soft sand, so it should be pretty easy to do. But yeah, he's got that figured out, it seems like. So we'll spin around here again and do the same thing. And it's basically just over and over and over again. So now you can see that's a little wider. So we'll have him come through and hit that again. Yep, good job there again. Took a nice big chunk again. Again, he's just dragging that down the driveway. All right, so we'll do a couple more passes off camera and then we'll pick up again and show you where we're at. All right, guys, so we've taken a few more passes here. Now you can see we got it cut down pretty significantly there. And it kind of works its way around, and then we sprayed, or Colby sprayed a line here for us. So this is where we want to come, kind of just sweep into that existing driveway. So hopefully on this next pass, we'll be able to cut this last bit out. No, you're fine. Just making sure you see the tree you're running in. We got a nice full bucket there. There we go. And they'll start dumping right about there because we don't want a big scoop out in the driveway itself. Yeah, it looks good. So I have a gopher hole that I gotta fill in. So we might have him scoop some. Might have to take a scoop in the front loader and run that back to the gopher hole. So I'll catch him here on this turn. See if we can scoop some out and fill our hole in too. Yeah, see where it's real high? Trying to catch it on the edge. be back up here. All right, guys, so we did another little wider cut here. So they give us a nice sweeping entrance. We're gonna have to backfill in here a little bit. We got a little carried away. So I'm gonna get on there, I think, and do a little bit of a feathering to kind of feather that in a little better. We'll see how we do. See if I'm any better of an operator. Not much, sure. You can hear it now. You got a tractor. You don't need to do some hand raking. Well, like I said, I'm not a great operator. And, you know, some of this requires a little bit of finesse, I think. So, you know, I want to kind of finesse this in. But, I know I can use a rake. And it's not going to be perfect. I don't expect it to be perfect. I'm just having fun. This isn't my job. I don't do this for a living. So, you know, if it ain't perfect, it doesn't matter. It just needs to be better than what it was. And it is definitely better than it was. Whew. Yeah, I like that much better. Definitely better. Alright, so I still need to cut in over here a little more. I'll show you what that looks like. At least from the road. Certainly better than it was. Right? A little cleaner, nicer entrance than bouncing up a 12-inch embankment there. I guess embankament's the right word. I don't know if that's the right word. But, you know, it's definitely a lot smoother transition than it was. And again, over here, where we have this red paint, I think I might just take a pass or two with the box blade through there, just to kind of get it down to the level of what we just cut. And I think we're going to call it good, because it's about where I want it. So we're going to fire the tractor back up, and then we'll start coming through here again. Let's see if we can get a different vantage point maybe. Let's see. There you go. So we'll set that up there, fire the old tractor up, and run her through a couple times. See what happens. And it's lunchtime. I think I'm ready for a sandwich. Smooth this out over here a little more. Yeah. Not bad at all. I may not even cut that in. I think we might just call it. I think it looks pretty good. It looks good from my porch, right? Yeah. I think that's fine. It's wide enough for the truck. I don't think we need to get much more than that. So I think we're going to call it. I don't think we need to go any wider. All right. I think I will, though, drag the box down the driveway and clean that up. But I think then we'll call it. Actually, yeah, I might run down with the box blade one time and then maybe back drag it a couple times, and I think we'll call it from there, because it's not too uneven. It's a little bumpy, but we'll get it right. So let's go ahead and fire the tractor up, and then we'll come running through here again. All right. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna conclude the video for this little dirt work effort. Um, once again, the mighty RK24 has proved its weight and its value. We love it. No complaints with this tractor at all. It does a great job every time. It's very capable. The bucket lift is very capable. Um, we're very, very happy with this unit. Very little things to complain about. So once again, guys, thanks for joining us here on Graybeard Garage. If you haven't liked this, please consider doing so on your way out the door. We'd appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing that on the way out the door also. It does help the channel out greatly. If you like this kind of content, let us know, guys. We're also going to post this on our other channel, which I believe is Rocking G Acres. And we're trying to get that started. And that channel is going to be very specific to what we do up here on the property. My channel, Graybeard Garage, will still feature this content too. So you can catch it here or you can catch it over there. Because my channel is kind of more of a hodgepodge of different things that we do. But Rocking G Acres will be specific to this piece of property and the future home that we're building on it. So we'll focus that on that channel. And then on Ronnie's Backyard Chickens, that's my wife's channel. That's specifically for our girls at home. So one of our girls is really sick and we're up here, which kind of stinks. But my daughter has been trying to help her and take care of her, so we appreciate that. My son came up and this weekend to hang out and help out. So thanks to Logan for coming up and helping us out. Thanks to Jordan for taking care of our girl. And guys, if you like this kind of content, again, like, subscribe. We'll see you here next time on Graybeard Garage. As always, my name is Matt. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. We'll see you next time.